Right, students, the final video of our module 3, gonna. This module, I want to show you about was and were gonna with questions. Let's go. Was and were gonna with questions. So in the previous video we saw about I was gonna or we were gonna is about previous or abandoned plans. The basic idea here is that if you are using gonna in a question, you are asking about a previous or abandoned plan. So why was he going to buy a new phone? You're asking about this previous plan, but it was abandoned. It did not happen. He did not buy it. He did not buy a new phone. Or for example, what were you going to say? You are trying to speak in a conversation. You start a sentence. Another person interrupts you, like happens a lot. And you say, well, I'm sorry. What were you going to say? You did not finish the sentence. And the person is asking you, what was your previous plan? Your previous plan was to finish your sentence. What were you going to say? So this is the really essential part. The correct word order with the verb to be in the past. The was I, was he, was she, were you, were we. Be careful because maybe your language, the question is very simple. What you were going to do, what he was going, so what was he? This is what we must train to really speak fluently about the correct word order in a sentence, okay? So going to becomes gonna. What was I gonna buy? Where were you gonna go? How were you gonna tell him, etc. All different ideas. So let's train. Remember, pause, listen and repeat and train. What were you going to say? What were you? What were you going to say? What were you gonna say? A little faster. What were you? So what were ya? What were you? What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? What were you going to do? What were you gonna do? What were you gonna do? And finally, what were you? What were you gonna do? What were you gonna do? When were they going to tell you? When were they gonna? When were they gonna tell you? When were they gonna tell ya? And when were they? When were they gonna tell you? When were they gonna tell you? What time was he going to arrive? What time was he gonna arrive? And the was he becomes a was he. What time was he? What time was he gonna arrive? So what time was he going to arrive? What time was he? What time was he gonna arrive? What time was he gonna arrive? Where was she going to meet us? Where was she gonna meet us? And was she? Was she? Where was she? Where was she gonna meet us? And where was she gonna meet us? Where was she? Where was she? Where was she gonna meet us? So this brings us to the end of module 3, gonna. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, please get in contact with englishwithterry.com. Join me in the next module, possibly the most important module, module 4, the case of the disappearing T. And I'll talk to you all about that and see you there.